Have you ever wondered how a political party's history can reflect the shifting tides of society? Today, we're diving into a chapter of American history that might surprise you. Buckle up as we uncover the complex and often uncomfortable journey of the Democratic Party's history with racism. Welcome to You Are History. The Democratic Party, one of the two major political forces in the United States, has a history as complex as the nation itself. Founded in the early 19th century, it has undergone significant transformations, reflecting and responding to the shifting tides of American society. The story of the Democratic Party's stance on race is particularly striking, showcasing a dramatic shift from upholding racial segregation to leading the charge for civil rights. In the 19th century, the Democratic Party was a bastion of pro-slavery sentiment. Many Democrats, particularly from the South, ardently defended the institution of slavery, which was integral to the Southern economy and social structure. Prominent Democratic leaders like John C. Calhoun and Jefferson Davis championed the preservation and expansion of slavery, advocating for states' rights as a means to maintain their way of life. The Civil War was a pivotal moment in American history, and consequently, in the Democratic Party's narrative. After the war, during the Reconstruction era, the Democratic Party emerged as a staunch opponent of the policies designed to integrate formerly enslaved people into society. These Reconstruction policies were aimed at securing civil rights and equal protection under the law for African Americans. Democrats resisted these efforts with fervor, often resorting to violence and intimidation. The Ku Klux Klan, founded by former Confederate soldiers, became a notorious force in Southern politics, working to undermine Reconstruction and reassert white supremacy. As the 20th century progressed, the Democratic Party's stance on race remained conflicted. While the party was grappling with issues of race, it also faced challenges from within. The New Deal era, introduced by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, aimed to address economic hardships during the Great Depression, but was marked by compromises with Southern Democrats that often meant sidelining civil rights issues. Despite the economic relief the New Deal provided, it did little to advance racial equality, as Southern Democrats had a significant influence on the implementation of these policies. The real turning point came in the 1960s during the Civil Rights Movement. Leaders like President Lyndon B. Johnson, who was himself a former Southern Democrat, played a crucial role in pushing through significant civil rights legislation. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 marked a profound shift in the Democratic Party's stance on race, aligning it with the struggle for racial equality. Johnson's efforts were instrumental in breaking from the party's pro-segregation past and embracing a new role as a defender of civil rights. However, this transformation was not without backlash. The Democratic Party's embrace of civil rights led to a realignment in American politics. Many Southern Democrats, disillusioned by the party's new direction, shifted their support to the Republican Party. This period saw the rise of the Southern Strategy, a Republican tactic aimed at attracting disaffected white voters in the South. This realignment had a profound impact on the political landscape and highlighted the contentious nature of race in American politics. In contemporary times, the Democratic Party has largely positioned itself as a champion of civil rights and social justice. Yet, the journey has not been without its complications. The modern era has seen its share of controversies. For example, President Joe Biden, a longtime figure in American politics, faced criticism for a 2020 remark where he said, "If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black." This statement was widely condemned as dismissive and insensitive, reflecting ongoing tensions and debates within the party regarding race and identity. Additionally, recent debates have focused on issues such as the handling of systemic racism, police reform, and responses to high-profile incidents like the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. The Democratic Party's modern identity, characterized by its advocacy for racial equality and social justice, is continuously tested by these contemporary challenges. The party's efforts to address past criticisms and ensure meaningful progress remain a complex and evolving aspect of its platform. The history of the Democratic Party is a tale of transformation, from its origins as a defender of slavery to becoming a leading advocate for civil rights. While the party has made significant strides, modern controversies and debates underscore the ongoing struggle to address and overcome its historical baggage. If you found this exploration of history intriguing, please like this video and subscribe to You Are History for more fascinating insights. What are your thoughts on the Democratic Party's evolution? Share your views in the comments below.